live stream went good. It does make me tired to think about it. I said that before we went to the other conversation. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
What did you just say?
Literally. Oh, no, that's right. Is that on Yuki Act? I bet it wasn't me, but I bet I know who it was.
Big fat hog?
I don't see it. Where's it at? Oh no, that wasn't me. It was Will. He got that saying from me. God, I can't have anything.
Those darn hamsters.
Yep.
Hey, I got a stash of hamsters. I only unleashed the hamster once. I've actually been supplying my boyfriend with the hamsters, and he's like, I love these things, so maybe for our anniversary, I'll draw him and I as hamsters.
There was someone that showed me a couple weekends ago. They had drawn their cat into the hamsters.
Aww.
Okay, the live
stream. Okay. It went really good. Our guests were great.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, my favorite segment was I don't know. I had a few highlights. I liked the first one. Was cool to get to know Jason a little bit better and to hear about Josh. And that Josh, okay, guys, if you did not watch the live stream, Josh dated RuPaul. Wait, no, Trixie Mattel. Trixie Mattel. If any of y'all have watched RuPaul's Drag Race or have just been on the internet, period, Trixie Mattel is I'm going to say an A-list drag queen. Like, probably one of, if I were to think of like 5 drag queens, she'd be like the second one.
Yep.
I mean, the first ones I'm going to think of is RuPaul. But like, she's literally the second one. Josh dated Trixie Mattel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is some crazy lore drop that like, Kari and I gagged. We were like,
yep. And they tried to go over it. And I was like, hold on a second.
They tried to gloss over it. We were like, time out. Go back.
Y'all gotta give me 1 second.
But we got to learn so much about Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was so fun. Like, he was so fun loving. He loved Lyon. He loved his Kappa brothers. What was it? He loved doing the Campus Cuties. Freaking 8 Campus Cuties up.
Mm-hmm.
There's an iconic photo in his yearbooks of him doing Campus Cuties. Like, he really was like a very fun outgoing, but like very well-known student. He did keep to himself a lot, is what Jason told us, and that he definitely struggled with mental health throughout his time here at Lyon.
Mm-hmm.
But the support of his friends and the closeness that he had with his friends at Lyon really helped him through it, which was really great to hear, and something that I definitely relate to is that my friends are really what gets me through my time here at Lyon and the activities that I do, which is really... It seems to be a very, very continuous opinion and feeling across all generations of Lyon students.
Mm-hmm. I really don't know my favorite segment.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Victoria was really fun.
Each of them had their own, like, things.
Yeah, and they had their own fun.
Oh, I know what my favorite was. The last one with Carly and Dustin, where we could just, like, sit there and chill.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I loved all the guests that came on. I loved all the like activities we did with the guest. But they were very structured, and we were very like at our high, like at our peak. And like by the time like our very last segment was on, we were so exhausted that we were just saying stuff and doing stuff. And I feel like that was the best one yet, because it showed our like true personalities.
Yes.
And we were able just to, sit there and kiki with Bork and Carly.
Kiki? I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that one was a lot of fun.
What's really crazy? I said that to Dustin at the live stream, and I had to explain to him what kiki meant.
Kiki? Is it like
you just sit there kiki with someone?
Is that like talking?
Like just sit there goofing around.
I say Joshin. Which
I always say kikiing.
Joshin was fitting for the live stream. What's it? I liked. I'm going just through the segments in my brain. Our opening segment was fun. We just sat there for like 45 minutes just getting ready.
Yeah, waiting for more people to join. We had a lot of viewers that were like consistent. Like consistently we had like
20?
The smallest amount I think we had was like 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that was whenever we stepped off the camera.
Yeah.
And we handed it over to like Benji.
And Dr. Nice, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that was like still 10 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
It's still really good. But I mean, that was our lowest.
Yeah.
And then like as soon as we started like doing stuff again, it came right back up
to like 20, 25. Yeah. Our highest I think was what, 38?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're constantly getting comments, constantly getting donations, and the donations would have comments and stuff that we would read out.
Yeah. It was really great, and it was really cool. I liked Victoria's segment where I was like, I'm not crocheting, and then you were like, I will crochet, and then we both just ended up sitting there watching her crochet, and her mom donating too. Yeah. That was really sweet. What was the third segment?
So did Patrick Mulick's mom.
Pat Mulick's mom donated as well. Pat Mulick was our next segment. He came in with the helmet on, and that was a lot of fun. He came into Morningside yesterday. Oh, life update. I'm a barista now.
Yep.
I make coffee. And Pat Mulick came in. But he was really fun.
I saw him at work, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You work there.
Yeah, I work in the adult side. And he just walked in one day. I'm like,
Pat.
Oh, He's like, oh, hey.
What are you doing? No, he was really fun. And it was really cool to get to talk to him about the community. And he seemed really happy with the community engagement that we had. It was really fun to hear about how we basically raised his kids on campus. Like, that was so fun. And I kind of wish, like, love the Beezer family. Love the Beezers. Wish we had younger kids in Spraggan's house because that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so much fun. Oh, who was the next one? So Pat Mulick. The next one was, who's number 4?
So we had us, and then Cindy, Benji, and not Josh, Jason.
Jason.
We talked about Josh. The third one was Victoria. The fourth one was Pat Mulick. That was the fourth one. The fifth one, I think, was Cody.
Yes, my mother loved Cody so much.
Mine did too.
Yes, our moms loved Cody. They were like, my mom liked him because he talked about queso and about how queso is better than cheese dip. And my mom also just really liked the conversations that we had and was like, it was just really positive. And I loved that whole section with Cody.
Me too. That was honestly one of my favorites. And I feel like it was just because it was so like Southern.
Yes, it was so Southern.
And like I was trying to explain the day to, I think it was Will, about how being in the South makes me so happy. Not because I'm in like a red state, but because I'm in the South. And I feel like if I were to move outside the South, first of all, I'd lose personality. I'd lose character. And I would be just, how do I explain this? Being progressive in the South makes you stand apart.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But if you were going to be progressive in a progressive state, you're just the same as everyone else. But standing out in a place where it's not typical to stand out, there's just something about it. And being a voice amongst other voices, there's just something about it.
I know.
And still like cherishing like the Southern roots, like
the Southern culture.
I mean, I don't know, Southern culture is just amazing.
I love being in the Southern.
Love the South.
I love the South so much. We're pretty sick. We're pretty cool.
We are. Some of us. But like I said, I think it's just something so special about being a progressive
Southern
in the South. Yeah. Like still being that typical Southern lady, but not.
But a
progressive Southern lady.
Yeah.
But yeah, we talked about Cody, and that's why I like that, is because we talked about our Southern roots. And, you know, you both are from Texas, and I'm from Arkansas. And, like, all of us are in the deep South.
Yes. Yes.
So, I don't know, just us talking about that while also paying homage to our, like, Southern culture and stuff. I just loved it.
That was so fun. And talking about identity and, like, identity shifts throughout adulthood.
And I also just love Cody as a person.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's it? Our next segment was the Greek Power Hour. That was fun. I will say that was pretty fun. I cracked the first question that was asked was, what's the Lyon College motto in Latin? And Zane Fountain says it in perfect Latin. I'm like, I was like, what on earth? I was like, dang, that's impressive. And then it was on the podium that we were using.
Yeah, and we got a little bit of backlash.
We did.
From our Greek Power Hour.
We did.
But I just want to say, from the backlash, we were student-led.
Extreme
live stream.
Student-led.
We did it for 12 hours. All the donations we made are going to go to a mental health initiative for the students. So, although maybe who you're rooting for didn't win the Greek Power Hour, it doesn't really matter who won because we still raised money. We still raised a lot of money. And in the end, we're not going to have a plaque that says, during the Josh live stream, this person won the Greek Power Hour. Like, there was a certificate because they did win.
Yeah, and it's just something fun.
Yeah. There's not going to be that. I mean, like, at the end of the day, it was all towards a mental health initiative for the students. And it kind of just made me upset. Some of the students were complaining about the mental health initiative that were for the students.
Yeah.
But you can't make everybody happy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're always open to nice criticism.
To say real quick on Greek Power Hour that during that whole situation where we got a little bit of backlash from it, I think I was like, I mean, it pissed me off the next day, but I was so drained after that whole day that I kind of had the opposite reaction where I was like, you know what, guys, we all just came together and I am in love with this crew. I was also crying most of the time. So like, I was a mess.
See, you were the kind that you were so tired that you were not there.
I was like, peace and love, guys. I love that everyone came together. And
I was so tired that I was being delusional.
She was so mad.
I was so upset because, like, I don't know. I was so tired. My emotions were heightened and it also hurt my feelings.
We also doubled our goal. Like, we doubled our, that was an added emotion.
Yeah.
We were tired. And then, like, I mean, yeah, no one wants to hear about someone talking bad about something so good that we did.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, the next day, it made me upset and it broke my heart because I was like, really, like, we wanted to come together with students to do this. But
I just want to know who posted it.
Car's like, I will find you out. And
I just want to know who it was. I'm not mad. I just want to know who you are.
I think you are mad.
I'm not mad anymore.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
And seeing people in the comments being like, then you do it.
Yeah,
they did amazing. You do it then.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
That was really great because it made me feel like we were actually doing something for good then.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when that happened, I was like, oh, like, is anybody actually going to appreciate this? Like, not that we need appreciation, just like what we said earlier. Like, we don't need the appreciation for it. However, I was worried that people weren't going to be as appreciative of it.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. It's just
or be
what
receptive,
made me so upset is we did it for such a bigger reason than a Greek Power Hour.
Yeah, it was so much bigger than Greek lore.
Yes.
Out of 12.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was one.
It was
hour
1/12
out of 12, and you took that out of everything that we did, everything that we set forward to do with our goal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything that we did was for the students, was for to honor Josh. And that's what you took from the live stream. That's what hurt my feelings is because we put so much thought and effort and dedication into this to honor Josh while also honoring the students that are currently at Lyon College.
Yeah.
And you took that your fraternity or your sorority didn't win.
Yeah.
Like, that's not fair to us.
Yeah, no.
Like, you can host your own 12-hour live stream and you can have that.
Yeah. Host a 12-hour.
Yeah.
Do it. Like, I will be here to support you. If you need anything from us, we will definitely give you points and tips on what we did.
Mm-hmm.
We were kind of holding on for dear life while we were falling down a cliff, but I mean, we can tell you the best way to fall down the cliff.
Yeah. And like, I know you're not going to make everyone happy. It just makes me disappointed that as a society, we nitpick.
Oh my gosh, we're so in sync.
That we, like, I think cherry pick.
Yeah.
Like, I could make this whole eulogy about how amazing, like, mental health resources are and how I think we should have mental health resources on campus and the resources we do have. And I could talk about how I lived with this roommate that maybe didn't clean up after themselves. And that's all someone would take from that. Was that I had a roommate that didn't pick up after themselves. I want to clarify. I've had the same roommate. Riley and I were roommates freshman year, sophomore, junior. We weren't roommates junior year. We had singles. Amazing roommate. I'm not talking about her. I'm just trying to think of an example. And now I have Will.
Riley, clean up after yourself.
I'm not talking about her. Love Riley. Would still be her roommate. But it's not even about like a roommate. I could say something like, there wasn't parking one day.
Yeah.
And that's that one thing. That's what someone would take from that entire thing I just said.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, so you actually weren't listening. You were just looking for something to be offended about.
Mm-hmm. You were looking for something.
Like, you're not genuinely offended by that.
No.
You just want something to be mad about.
Yes, because either you didn't do, I'm just going to say it in the context of the live stream, you didn't do what we're doing. You're not getting recognition when you want recognition. Or like, oh, am I being too hard?
No, it just went to every building on campus. Found TPUSA posters, #service day,
Love service day. But yeah, no, I mean, and I get it. Like, it's hard to see people you don't like win. I'm kidding. But I mean, we really did win.
Mhm.
Like, that was a huge win for not just us, not just for Psyched, not just for Kilt, but for Lyon College students, because it's only going to benefit them.
Mhm.
And I know we haven't released what it is going to be about yet,
But it's going to be huge.
it's going to be huge, and y'all are going to love it. And I know I'm over here like clickbaiting, like, guys, come back for more. Like, but like, actually, it's going to be really cool. Y'all are
Mhm.
going to love it.
It's still being planned.
It's still being planned.
But like, it's going to be so amazing. It's not like anything we've done before.
Right.
Anything that Lyon has done before. It's so different than everything that's happened. And it's so much bigger than we first thought the money was going to go towards.
Mhm.
And I feel like it's something that can continue in like multiple years to come.
Yes.
And everyone could be involved. You know, people can come in, like the community in Batesville can come and do it. I mean, can come see what we did.
Yeah.
And like people outside the Batesville community can see what we did just to support Lyon students' mental health initiatives. And I don't know. That's what made me so upset was that like we did so much good, and I'm gonna pat ourselves on the back and tell us, I mean, we did good. It was the four of us,
Mhm.
you know, me,
it was
you,
the four of us.
yes, me, you, Jason, Cheyenne. That's what we had to depend on that day.
Mhm.
It was us four. Like we had each other's backs throughout the entire thing. We depended on each other. It was us four, and we had help from other people, but it was truly just us four.
Yeah.
And we're all students, you know, first.
Yeah.
And we took time out of our days, out
Yeah.
of our schedules, that entire summer and then the semester leading up to it, you know, just to plan that
Mhm.
and to reach out to guests. I mean, and reach out to like
Community.
communities and get coupons for students on campus.
Which y'all better be using those.
I'm still using mine.
I'm using a lot of them. We had a lot of
Mhm.
leftover.
Yes. And like, I don't know. And that's what you got from the entire
Yeah.
from the entire live stream, that the people that you wanted to win didn't win.
Yeah.
That's not what it was about at all.
No.
And also, we had to rush. We had guests that were sitting there waiting for us. We couldn't sit there and argue about who won and who didn't win.
Yeah.
We had our next guests waiting for us to get done.
Mhm.
We had to hurry up.
Yeah.
And also, Teak had the most money raised.
Yeah. $1,101.
Yeah, I mean, you can be upset that they won the whatever we did.
The
Jeopardy.
competition, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever
You
it
could
was.
be upset about that. But like in the end, they did raise the most money, and that's what the entire Greek Power Hour was about, was raising money for the Josh Project, for our mental health initiative.
Yes.
And they did it.
Yeah.
So they won. They deserved to win. They raised the most money.
Mhm.
And not saying that the other fraternities and sororities that raised money weren't as significant, but that was the Greek Power Hour purpose, was to raise money.
Yes.
That's whenever we plan to raise the most amount of money that the most amount of money. And we did that.
Yeah.
We raised a lot of money. And each, sorority and fraternity had people that donated and stuff. And we're very appreciative of all of it. But that was the entire point of the Greek Power Hour, was to raise money. And if you got from that entire 12-hour live stream that we didn't run the Jeopardy like how you would have ran it, do it yourself on your own 12-hour live stream.
Yeah. Run it yourself. And we're
Yeah.
more than welcome, or more than happy to watch it and support it and to promote it for you. Like,
And
we're
we
not.
won't talk bad about you on Yik Yak about how you ran your Jeopardy.
Yeah.
We will support you. We will give you tips.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just be a better person.
Yeah.
Be better people.
Yeah. Who was next? It was Maggie next. She was
Maggie.
right after, because she was really kind for waiting.
Yeah, and we had Maggie waiting for us, and she had cakes.
We had
we
the
had to do.
chaplain waiting, guys.
Yep.
You can't. Her chaplainness, her holiness. I cannot believe we did that to her.
And we decorated cakes, cookie cakes.
Cookie cakes.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. I think I wrote Psyched on mine.
Mine was supposed to be a basket.
That was a thick layer of icing. I'm not gonna lie. That was
It was
thick.
good to eat, though.
I gave my cake to Jason and Cheyenne. It's just you.
And then we had Steven.
Steven with the Independence County Humane Society.
And he brought Forrest.
Oh, he was so cute.
He was his foster animal.
Yep.
His foster dog, who has trust issues. But I think that he started trusting us, especially with like the cheese. And also shout out to Steven. I'm sure he won't be seeing this, but I think if we like made an Instagram post, he'd see it.
Yeah.
He showed up to our recap, and you know, he showed to our recap. And I thought that was so nice of him that he showed up. And like the Humane Society, like last second had to pull out, and they weren't able to do it because, you know, someone was sick. And so
He stepped
Steven,
in
yes,
within a day.
last minute.
Yeah.
And he showed up, and then he came to our ceremony after,
Mhm.
to our reception. And then he also invented, like, he made these little 3D models that he could, like, do the squeezed cheese with and have his foster animals that are afraid of people have the cheese. I
Because
don't
cheese
know.
is a training food.
Yes,
The
that was
squeeze
just
cheese.
really cool of him and really nice of him.
He's really
Shout
cool.
out Steven.
Shout out to Steven. And then, oh my gosh, Nancy Love's segment. I want to talk about something that you did during this segment that you told me about afterwards.
No,
Do we need to talk about it?
mm-mm.
I did it back to you, though, so don't worry about it.
Don't cut cheese, huh?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Okay, here's the thing. I was watching that back. You could tell we were exhausted. When she was like bend over, I was like, I'm about to fall out. And it was supposed to wake us up. It put me to sleep.
Yeah, it made me sleepy. And, like, I
Mhm.
loved it. Like, I loved it so much. I'm taking yoga next semester. So,
Same.
like, shut up. You're taking the Monday, Wednesday, 7 p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
We'll be in yoga together.
Yep.
Yay. But, oh my God, I was so tired after that. And then, like, literally watching, hold up. Let me see if I can show it. And we're like sitting like this, and then she's like, okay, and now stretch, and we're like, look. My crotch is literally in the camera. So people are seeing me. Just
Yeah.
like-
I tried to scoop my chair over a little bit so that way I wasn't all up in the camera.
Well, and then we were doing like this, and you would like smack me in the side of the face, and I'm like, Kari, holy crap.
Yes, but she was like bend over. I said, literally, I started going to sleep.
But no, I did it back to you though, so don't worry. I don't know if you noticed. It was during Dr. Miller's segment, which was the next segment. Well, the segment after Dr. Neese and Benji.
Yeah, the next segment, Benji took over with Dr. Neese and talked about music.
You went very quickly to the next one.
I sure did. Then we had Dr. Miller, and we talked about psychology of films.
Yes, the psychology of films. We talked about a lot of films and TV shows, lots of media, how the media portrays mental health.
Yes.
We talked about Inside Out a little bit and about how that's a good, maybe good or good not. Some good, some bad things about it in representation. Talked about some TV shows that Kari and I watch. I talked about Ted Lasso, my favorite TV show right now.
I talked about Criminal Minds. One of the things we talked about I thought was very important was how, like, typically in TV shows, when someone has like a mental health condition or like a mental illness, they make it like a superpower on TV shows. And it is a superpower, but not in the way they use it. They make it to where they have like abilities that aren't really possible.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And I feel like sometimes I feel like seeing that and being like, oh, you know, I also have the condition that Dr. Spencer Reed has, but I'm not as good as him.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually as good. He's a fictional character.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's all we need to
Did
remember
we
is they're
talk
fictional
about The Good
characters.
Doctor?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. We brought that up in that conversation too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like it makes people have this perception of, oh, I'm not as good as this character or
Just
this
a
person.
character.
It's just a character.
And it's played by someone that does not have that mental illness.
No. So it's not, I mean, it's great to feel represented and feel like people actually like know about it and that it's something that is becoming destigmatized. But
And we have to have those in films in order for it to
Yeah.
be destigmatized.
exactly. But
Yeah.
with everything, there's good and there's also bad.
Just take it with a grain of salt and don't feel less than because like you're not as good as a fictional character.
Yeah. Because you won't be. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Because you are special in your own way.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my mom says.
Who did we have after Dr. Miller?
That was Dust. Let me double check so I don't forget somebody. That was, I think it was Dustin and Carly. And they came in and we painted and we drew out of a hat because we didn't want Carly and Dustin to paint each other. And good thing that it ended up with Carly getting Kari and Dustin and I painting each other. I want to formally apologize to Dustin's mom because now she has a really bad drawing of her son.
I went inside Carly's office the other day to grab my keys
Uh-huh.
and I saw my painting I made of her on her shelf.
Oh my gosh. But the painting Dustin made of me is on our family's mantle. like in the living room.
It's really cool though.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
And it's just like in the living room on the mantle, like overlooking the entire living room.
The one Carly made of me is on my wall.
Oh, I wonder where Dustin, or mine that I made Dustin is.
Give it to his mom, remember?
Yeah, he gave it to his mom. I wonder if it's all the way up at his mom yet, or.
I don't know. But yeah.
That one was fun. I thought that was fun. I went back and watched it, and like my back is literally to the camera the whole time, but I don't even care. Like it was so much fun.
It was.
And they were good, and they were there for when we closed as well. Like closed the live stream. What's it? Do we have the footage of the closing of the live stream? So I know the closing of the live stream cut off a little bit, so there was some parts that were missing. However, we do have the recording of it, yeah. So that's okay. But yeah, no, the closing was good. It was nice to have Carly and Dustin there.
Yeah.
Dustin like hopped over the table and like just like sat there, and I was like, "Oh, hi, Dustin." But it was good. It was fun. I cried. I think I was just tired. Like, I mean, I was very grateful, and I'm also an emotional person.
Yeah.
I cried whenever my parents left this weekend. But FYI, parents, I did cry when y'all left. But I literally was like bawling my eyes out in my dorm. Like, I cry a lot. I'm just a crier. But I cried.
And also like I'm also very much a crier. It's one of my like worst traits is that whenever I'm overwhelmed or I'm mad, I'm trying to express myself, I'm gonna cry.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime like my boyfriend and I get into the smallest disagreement, I'm crying. And like I feel so bad because I feel like he feels like I'm being like emotionally manipulative,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not. I just can't help it. I just can't help it. It just happens, and I'm trying my best to like.
Dang.
That's him right now.
Oh, the boyfriend.
I
His
try
ears
my
turned
best.
He's like, someone's talking about me.
I try my best to not cry, but anytime there's like a
highly emotional moment.
Anytime there's like a heightened emotion, no matter what the emotion is, I'm crying.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm running on no sleep, I'm crying.
We were tired. We were being recorded all day. Like we were not alone all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talk about how people need people. We had a lot of people all day. And then on top of it, we doubled our goal. And then I had been told a little bit that we were the student organization that had raised the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. I need to get that confirmed. We'll see about that. But like, I was like overwhelmed. I was like, I didn't think we'd raise that much money. I didn't think that this would go as smoothly as it would. I thought there'd be a lot more bumps. And I really doubted some parts of the planning that, especially the parts of the planning that I completed because I was really worried they weren't going to go through. And then like we more than double our goal. And like, I'm crying. I bawled my eyes out. I like could not speak.
Yeah.
And I like freaking grab Kari like this. And like, she's like, girl, I knew you were trying not to cry because you were like, girl. And I was like,
because once I start crying, girl, good luck trying to get me to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Once I start crying,
I couldn't stop.
I'm not stopping.
I couldn't stop. And I was trying to stop and keep talking. And it was the most pitiful little like.
That's why I can never start crying.
Yeah.
Y'all are going to get tired of me quick.
Mm-hmm. And I see, okay, I need to go back and look at the recording, but I see Dustin and Jason, Dustin and Jason look at each other, and Jason's just like over here, like, I know he's like smiling in a very endearing way, but it looked like a smirk in the middle of it, and I was about to yell at him on stream, be like, what are you smiling at? Like, but I like calm myself down. I think it was a very endearing smile and like a, wow, we did so great, but I thought it was a smirk, and I was like, I'm about to jump over this table and wipe that smile off your face, buddy. But I mean, it was overwhelming. And
yes.
It's like we put so much in to support the students, and then to get that kind of support back felt so validating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we literally started this episode talking about how people love validation. Like, we do crave validation as people. We want to be validated and want to be loved and want to be appreciated. And especially after doing something of a level and a caliber of that. Oh my gosh, that was probably some of the most rewarding feelings I could have ever felt. And it was so nice. And I even had like friends support, like not just my family, but I had friends support. Shout out to my friend Paige. She supported, and she actually won a Lyon College football helmet. But she supported so much. And I've only known her since like February of this year, but she and I have gotten so close. And it was so validating to have somebody like that. And like, I mean, we have a great relationship, but historically I haven't had as many female friends as I've had just like male friends. I never really attempted with female peers. And like I've clicked with her so much. And it's just so validating to get that kind of support from someone that I haven't really had his like relationships with people like her historically. So it was just so nice.
Yeah. And I feel like I also want to like specify by thinking my boyfriend Riley, he donated over $2,000.
No, over 1,000. No. How much did he raise?
He donated like $2,000.
Yeah, I think so. And he bought us lunch.
Yeah, he bought us breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also bought us like some snacks.
Yeah.
And he was like watching the whole time. He's literally at work. And he like raised money for people he works with to donate the first initial.
Yep.
And like, I don't know. That's just so like, I'm so like appreciative of him. And it shows that like, I mean, like he called me right after we like ended it and he was crying too. And he's like, y'all got me crying.
Aww.
And I was like, that is so sweet. And he was in bed, about to fall asleep.
Oh,
I was like, that is so sweet. Like he watched it day and night, like the entire time. He donated over $2,000. He bought us breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a little snack. I don't know. I'm just very, very lucky to have him. Like that's so. I can't even talk about it. Like I'm so appreciative of him. Like that means so much.
yeah. And Riley, I haven't met you yet, man, but thank you.
Yeah, having someone like that as like a partner that sees like what you're trying to do and is like, okay, I'm gonna help you get there.
Yeah.
That's just such like a rewarding thing. It's like, yeah, I chose the right person.
Yeah.
And we also, the 15th, hit our 3-year anniversary.
Aw, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. The 15th of this month? Oh my gosh.
So it was like,
So it's been a week.
yeah.
So you're on you've completed your first week of the 4th year of a relationship. How do you feel?
3rd year of a relationship.
Oh yeah. No, you've completed 3 years.
yeah,
You're in the
4th
4th year. Yeah.
Feeling pretty good.
Good.
We're
My-
getting a kitten Saturday.
I'm so excited for him. Her.
Him.
You should bring him. We should record next week. We should record next week. Bring him in. We'll introduce you to the new cat. Do you have a name?
Bowie.
Bowie?
Because like we have a thing in my family to where we like name our pets after like famous artists.
Zeppelin. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my dog's name is Marley after Bob Marley. And we have Mac after like Fleetwood Mac.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have Zeppelin after Led Zeppelin. Now we're going to have Bowie after David Bowie.
That's so cute. How tiny is he?
I'm sure this picture I got the other day. He is so tiny. And it's so cute. He needs a bath.
Oh, I want to hold him. She tried to get me to get one of his siblings.
He's a little ginger. His name's Bowie. But I was like, who's a famous ginger artist? David Bowie.
David Bowie. Ed Sheeran. You could have named him Ed.
No thanks. We were gonna, if it was gonna be a girl, we were gonna name him Bonnie after Bonnie Tyler's.
Yeah.
Because she's also,
You could have named him Roan after Chapel Roan.
yeah. We like to do old artists.
Oh, okay. I see
Yeah,
that.
because like Bob
Oh, yeah.
Marley.
All of them are all, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like my dogs live with my mom. So I feel like Zeppelin and Bowie, that's such a perfect combination.
That is a perfect combo.
Like two like rock artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, live stream was good. We cried. We sweated. We bled. Actually,
I slept so long the next day.
yes. I slept very long, but I stayed up very late actually because I actually couldn't
I was
sleep.
scrolling. Me
After
too.
after that live stream, I couldn't sleep.
I couldn't stop scrolling.
I was like, oh, I guess I'll play Marvel Rivals until 3 a.m.
I guess I'll doom scroll on TikTok till 2 a.m. That's what I did. I just scrolled.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I had to catch up on it. Because I wasn't scrolling in the live stream. And I was like, why am I still awake? Like, I can barely keep my eyes open.
A small tidbit before we wrap up. These two are playing Grow a Garden through the entire live stream.
Just the beginning.
No.
Just the first half.
Okay, yeah, just the first half. You two.
They had adamant abuse. We had to.
And now they're starting the gardening club. Look at the little gardeners.
Yep.
Y'all gonna start planting stuff around campus?
Yes, we're about to have an event. And it's going to be a pumpkin carving or pumpkin painting. Probably painting.
Mm-hmm. You know SJ is doing pumpkin painting, right?
They're doing carving, I thought.
No, they're doing painting. They have plastic pumpkins that we can paint.
We were going to get actual ones.
Oh, I want to carve one. I want to carve
But yeah, I
the crap
saw
out
they're
of
doing
one.
their thing right now. But ours is going to be like, you sit there and do it together. Like,
Oh, okay.
their thing is like, you take it home.
Yeah.
Ours is going to be like, we're going to sit there and do it together. And if it's raining, we're going to do it in the temp. But if
Ooh.
it's like too cold, but if it's not, we're gonna do it in the grassy knoll. And we're
Hmm.
gonna have like warm like tea and hot chocolate while we're like painting.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah, but right now we have to wait for our budget to get approved to see if we can.
A 2-week wait now.
Yeah, we're waiting for our budget to get approved. Might be November before we do that. We have that, and we also have a sustainability and pollinator workshop coming up.
Mm.
And then we're gonna have like a DIY herb garden that you can
Oh,
put in
that's
your
fun.
dorm.
Oh, that's fun.
That's
Like
coming
that.
up. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Like we talked a little bit about. I like that beginning part that we talked about. This is it's a very we're a little scatterbrained today. It's been a long semester.
Mhm.
We're starting a little bit late on episode recording, but we're gonna try and do a little bit of catch up.
It's just because we've been so busy.
Yeah, that live stream was a lot.
It was, and like also it's senior year. I have so much stuff.
Yeah, for her at senior year. Her and Jason. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll probably post on Psych'd on Friday for Founders Day with y'all in y'all's calf and gowns and put it on Psych'd and be like, oh my
Is
goodness.
there classes on Friday?
None
Not-
after 10.
Yeah.
It starts at 11. I know my 10 a.m. is getting let out early.
God, I haven't.
Well, my 11 a.m. scheduled for Thursday. The provost is allowing some of the classes to schedule during chapel hour, and I was like, ah.
During chapel hour?
Yeah, there's no chapel because Maggie's gone.
They're taking advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'll be
I'll be
chaplain.
chaplain.
Bear's here.
Yeah, Bear's here. Let Bear run it.
Mm-hmm.
The chaplain.
Assistant chaplain. But yes, we're gonna be posting a lot more. We're planning our current next couple episodes.
Yes.
We have some really good ideas.
So yeah, stay tuned. Vote for us on our cast. And
Yes.
yeah, well, we'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.